welcome to my channel. This is pretty much a video for the new players and anyone who's returning. So, if you're trying to catch any local legends, this video is here to help you. And from pretty much my rod setup for my fishing pole to the locations of the fish you'll be looking for. Now, the big placards you see here, I'm trying to remember each one's name. I'll show it in a second, but pretty much I have actually caught each one, including the new one that has been added to the Boiling Springs. So, we have the Hocking Hill Hellion that was added to the Boiling Springs, Organ Grinder, Bonga. I'm not sure how that's properly pronounced, but hey. And then we have our last one, the Wavy Willard, which is quite easy to find. So, before I actually get into it, I'm actually going to show you what setup I have for my rod. I have a Tingle's workbench nearby. Now, yes, you'll need the Mark IV reel. It is quite a challenge to get to it. There's also the advanced drag, which you gotta do the daily fishing challenges to do, and pretty much anything here in the rod display can be changed to your liking. It's just these two pieces that you need to be absolute, and you have better chances with either improved or superb bait. Common bait, last I checked on the Nougat Knight's notes, doesn't really give you, was it 2-3% chance? Well, improved bait gives you a 10% chance, and superb bait gives you 15% chance. Honestly, when I switched over from improved to superb, it only took me one chance to actually catch this big guy. So, without further ado, let's get into the locations you'll need to be at, and where specific at those locations you'll need to be fishing at. Let's start with the one I got, the first one, for if you want this guy here, who I keep on, well, two of them I have a hard time pronouncing their names. So you want, okay, so we're at the big mouth, and quite honestly, you need to be down here by this chest. And from what I understand, either going by this skeleton here or fishing over here have the biggest chance of actually getting the fish in this local legend in this area here. It's just one of the skeletons moving, that's all. Anyway, I have noticed when I was playing my ghoul, the only time I do catch him is actually at night. So I'm not sure if that has changed or not, but I do get an increased chance of catching him at nighttime. Okay, for the Wavy Willard fish, you need to go to Wavy Willard's water park, and out of these pools here, I know one player has said the snake slide you can get the fish. Another has said the big pool, and I have caught it both times with my human and ghoul at this pool here. I'm not sure what's going on and why each one of us is getting the fish at different types of pool, so I'm guessing it doesn't really matter. Just make sure you clear out the enemies and you should be fine. You just gotta remember every 20 minutes, I forgot to mention this in my earlier location, that you'll need to have the enemies cleared out or have a team member making sure no one attacks you while you're fishing. Okay, this one, pretty much it can go into any of the 3 locations of the Oaken Caves of South, West, and North. Either 3 of these will lead you to the location to fish for the Oaken Grinder fish. I in particular like going for the north one because I know there's at least 5-6 enemies in this particular cave, in this entrance. That, and you can sometimes get some good food and loot, just watch out for the trap wire.
Watch over us in our time of trouble, whatever this is. Holy Mothman, shepherd us for the light.
Okay. Now, all entrances lead to this one location of a spring. Now, this spring is this color because of the copper, I believe, from a... Let's see, there was a body down here that had the information of someone being trapped down here. But otherwise, this is where you fish for the Oaken Grinder on this platform. Once you have the enemies cleared out, honestly, there's actually no time limit. This is a private instance, so once they're gone, you have all the time you need to fish for the Oaken Grinder down here. Which is actually a nice perk for this particular fish. Now, for the last fish, and the new one I should say, added into Valve 76, the Burning Springs, I'm just going to say, you won't be at the Ash Cave. I'm going to show you how I get to the location from the spawn point that I get and being spawned to. And yes, you'll be dealing with at least 1 Deathclaw. I have had instances where I have to deal with 2. So, yeah, it's not a fun location to fish at because of the time limit of 20 minutes, and if you don't get the fish in that time limit, the Deathclaw will respawn by then. Let's see here, I'm coming up the back entrance. You will have to deal with a few of the rest guys. Come on. Oh. Okay, there's the pot in question, and there's our friendly Deathclaw. So, yeah. If you're not a big fan of fighting Deathclaws just yet, I would hold off on dealing with this fish. But this fish in particular only is caught so far with a pro bait. I've been hearing from other players that you're having trouble just catching with improved bait. So this is one of those we got work with either a timing shop or the scoreboard and get some support bait for this fish. Even though the reward sadly is 20 support bait, and yeah. So, I hope that all helps everyone on how to find and catch the fish. I believe I added my clips each time I caught the fish. But yeah, with that, happy holidays and good luck to everyone catching the fish.